Good day, traders. Today's Wednesday, October 29th. This is the Stock Sumo reporting with BlueHorseshoeStocks.com, and we're doing an update on Pazoo Inc. That's ticker symbol PZOO. We first put this one on our radar last week, start of the week, Monday, when it was trading in the low to mid twos. And a couple of key resistance points we pointed out at that time were the 50-day and 200-day moving averages. And we broke above those resistance areas, and yesterday we closed above the 200-day moving average, which is a really good sign. Another thing we were looking for in our previous video chart was for the RSI to get back above the 50 line. Notice that RSI is back above the 50 line. It's pointing north. It's showing strength. Notice the last time the RSI got above the 50 line, it made its way up to the power zone. The power zone is anything between 70 and 90, and stocks tend to break out when the RSI reaches the power zone. Notice that last run, boom, we had that big breakout, and it ran as high as 5 cents. Now going back in May, the stock pushed up to 6.5 cents. So now that we broke our 50-day and 200-day moving averages, those are going to be our next key resistance points. So 5 and 6.5 cents. When we do these video charts, we like to talk about support and resistance. Often the previous resistance holds as future support, so that's what we're going to be looking for in this case. Now that we're back above these moving averages, we want to see these moving averages hold as support. So the 50-day down at 0261 and the 200-day at 0339. We want to see these areas act as our future support on any pullbacks or any dips. The lifeblood of the stock, the volume, the momentum, that's a key indicator. And notice Pazoo has some good volume. It's been consistent. It's been picking up here recently, but the volume is steady, and that's something that we want to keep an eye out. MACD recently crossed. We pointed this out on our last video chart that the MACD, it had an impending bullish cross forming. We got that bullish cross. Now these lines are starting to show some divergence. We want to see these lines continue to split apart. Notice the histogram, these blue bars, they're building to the top side. That's also a very bullish sign. So all in all, the PZOO has worked out in our favor. Everything that we were looking for in our first video chart we released has transpired. So we want to continue to keep an eye on these indicators. We want that RSI to hold above 50. If it can make its way up into the power zone, we'll be looking for another breakout. Now that we're above the 200-day moving average, we're looking for the stock to make its next leg up. Remember, next key resistance point is going to be 5 and 6.5 cents. As always, do your due diligence. Make sure to stop by our blog at BlueHorseshoeStocks.com to receive updates on Pazoo Inc. And while you're visiting our site, it's always a good idea to click on our disclaimer for disclosure purposes. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck out there, traders.